So I just had a conversation with somebody, and this is a question that I've been asked before, and I thought I'd not, after I answered it to him, that I would answer it to you guys as a whole, to the general public, because I think it's something worth discussing, something worth getting out in the open, and I wanted to share this with you guys. And he said, man, what do you think is the thing that makes you guys different from the other places that do what you do? Like, what do you think separates you out? And it was a great question because, when we started doing this a decade ago, nobody was really doing it. There wasn't really anybody else in town. And now you can find somebody who claims to do what we do in just about every other city block. So, which competition is a beautiful thing. There's more than enough to go around. And so, but what ends up happening is, it's the survival of the fittest and only the strong will survive type situation, right? And so what you have to try to figure out is, what makes you special or what makes you unique in the marketplace? Why would somebody want to choose you or do business with you over the other guy right down the road or in the next, zip code over or right across the street or whatever it might be? And so my answer to him was a little bit broad, but I thought I'd be a little bit more specific with you guys. And when you decide to pick up the phone and call us and do business with us, there's a few things that I want to share with you that you'll get from us. First things first is communication. When you are trying to decipher what service is going to be good for you and which of our options is going to be best for you and your vehicle, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be very candid. I'll give you a couple of different options in regards to, hey, if I was going to go out to a used car lot and buy your vehicle, and bring this vehicle back home, this is what I would do if I owned your vehicle. To get it to where I want it, this is what I would do. So I would do our level 3 paint correction and our level 2 interior, and that would bring the car to a standard that I would be happy with. Or I will also give you an option that maybe isn't quite that intense, but maybe serves a little bit lower of a budget as well. I'm not here to take your money. None of us are. Chris, our business manager, is the same way. He's not just going to sell you our biggest service. So we'll give you the option for what we think your car needs, and then maybe an option that's a little bit lighter on the wallet. So, hey, I really think it needs our level 3, but if you don't want to go that intense, here's what it costs to do our level 2, and we'll still get pretty solid results with our level 2. So you'll get good communication, good choices and options, and some very honest advice. If I think you need the level 3 and you decide to do the level 1, then that's what we're going to do. It's your money. Money doesn't grow on trees. I'm not in charge of your bank account. I'm not trying to drain it. But I do want you to know what your choices are and what my advice is. So that's one thing that you'll get from us. That's on the front side. During the process that we have your vehicle, you'll get communication from me. If we run into any hiccups, if there's anything that is slowing us down, we'll let you know. If we run across something on the car that we feel like you might not have noticed, and we didn't really notice it until we got up close with it, like maybe there's a paint flaw, or maybe there's something wrong with one of the wheels, or something along those lines, we'll let you know. A couple different reasons. Number one, so you don't think that we did it, obviously, but number two, so that you can address the issue when you get the vehicle back if it's something that you want to get fixed, because we think that's important. So you'll get communication with us on that, but we'll also let you know how the project is going. We'll let you know, hey, I know we decided on the level 2 service. We're actually getting incredible results with that. I think that was a great choice. Everything's moving along nicely. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Or, hey, just wanted to give you, hey, we'll take a video and send it over to you. Hey, here's what we're getting with the level 2 service, doing a great job, but this is what I'm talking about. See, if we would have stepped up to the level 3, these are the kinds of things that are still going to be left behind from this polish. Still getting great results with the level 2, but this is what we're getting with the level 1. So we'll communicate with you on those types of things. We'll also give you a final price on the service breakdown. We'll also let you know what time we think the vehicle is going to be completed, so you can plan, to make arrangements to come pick the vehicle up. We'll communicate all those things with you during the process while we have your vehicle. We want you to feel informed while we have your possession. I feel like that's very, very vital. It was something that I was always frustrated before I was in business. When I would take one of my vehicles somewhere to get some custom work or performance work done on, I'd drop it off and I'd never hear from them. So I didn't know what they were doing, when they were doing it, how much it was going to cost, were there any surprises. I didn't know any of that. And then until the very end, they just be like, hey, your car's done. And I'm like, God, man, that took 3 days longer than I thought it was going to be. It was $500 more than I thought it was going to be. And none of that was ever fun. So when I went into business for myself and we started getting our team built up, I was like, man, you know what? When we're doing business with these folks, we're going to keep them informed. They deserve to know how their car is doing and how their money is being spent. So that's very important to me. And then when we're all done, right? So now we've covered the before you do business with us, the during your experience and transaction with us, and now after. We give you a post-care sheet, a wonderful bullet point sheet on how you can care for the vehicle when you pick it up. You get an onslaught of videos. I have pre-populated video collections put together from our YouTube channel that will help you maintain your vehicle. You'll get those video links and labels from us, so you'll have a text message with one nice location of where you can access the videos that are going to be most or best suited for you and your vehicle. You'll get warranty card for PPF if you got any XPEL installed with us. You'll get labels for any sort of ceramic coating that you got for us. You'll get some business cards. You'll get some thank you notes. You'll get a nice little stash of paperwork for some post-care, so you know how to communicate with us. We're communicating with you. You know how to contact us. You know what was done to your car. All of that. So communication before, communication during, and communication and support after. This is all incredibly vital to us. And the after is really, really important for the send-off, because we're not just here to take your money and ship you out the door. We want the results and the work that we provide for you to last. And because we want that to last, we're going to provide you with as much information as we can, so that 3 months from now, 3 years from now, you're washing your car in your driveway and go, God dang it, man. This thing still looks amazing. All of the assistance and all of the, the work that Insane did for me, but not only that, the stuff that they gave me and the information they provided for me after they were done with my vehicle is still serving me 3 years later. I never would have imagined that my vehicle could look like this 3 years after the detail. That's vital to us. We don't want you to feel like our services are expensive and then 2 months later you can't even tell we touched the vehicle. But if you don't maintain the vehicle, then that's how you're gonna feel. And so that post-care and that aftercare is very, very important to us. So you'll always get a nice send-off with us. Those are some things to take into consideration. You can do business with whoever you'd like. Some of you will see this and you won't give two craps about all of these things that go into how we do business for you and how we care for you. You'll just want the cheapest price, and that's fine. There's detailers out there that are concerned with giving you the cheapest price as well. But when you want the best overall value, I'm here to say that's what we're here for. Our prices are not the most expensive. We constantly get told from clients that do make a few phone calls before they end up scheduling with us that there were a couple other places that were more expensive than us. And we get folks that tell us that we were a little bit more expensive than the places they call. So I feel like our prices are pretty average. We're not the most expensive, but we're not the cheapest. But the one thing that I feel like we've cornered the market on and that nobody can touch is how we care for you before, during, and after, with the education and the love that we place for your value of your dollar spent with us. So hopefully that helps. My name's Chase. I'm the owner. We've got a wonderful team with Chris, Zach, Johnny, and Daniel, and Cade, and we'd love to work with you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.